And here we go. Hello, good time zone to you, all jammers and physics and game dev enthusiasts. My name is Natasha Skult, and with me here is Laura Piispanen.
Hello, hello.
You will be seeing a lot of us throughout this jam since we are the lead organizers, and cannot wait to share with you what we have in store for this weekend. But before we go there, let's start with what is a quantum game jam. So let me share the screen, and then Laura can tell you all about it.
Yes, so welcome also on my side. Here you can see a bit of our collaborators for this year's Global Quantum Game Jam. So, like Natasha said, let's see what is a quantum game jam. So this is an open and relaxed event, notice relaxed, for creating quantum physics related and inspired games, enabling participants to experiment, uh, with their ideas, but also with latest quantum computing simulations and tools. The event is made to nurture collaboration between quantum physicists, enthusiasts about quantum physics, game developers, and artists. So basically, we want to provide like a nurturing, creative event for anyone to kind of like test their limits and see what they can do within a short time.
Indeed. And it's not just for games. We really want to encourage creatives and also other fellow nerds to just like come, join, and experiment. See what you can do with the other fellow creatives in various fields. So, music, visual arts,
Yeah, make
whatever it
a
is.
painting and show it to us. Like the stage is yours to be free and try it
Yes.
out.
So the thing is that just join, and there is absolutely no need to no previous experience needed nor anything like that beforehand, no preparations either. Really important thing about the game jams is that the groups or teams are being formed at the spot. So there will be a forming session a little bit after the opening ceremony. However, as you are being due to your time zone, we are recording this just for you. So, all the information, including the theme of this year's jam, please keep it secret and only in your local group or local site. Discuss already, and you can start jamming on your own because, again, time zones. But please don't announce it anywhere publicly nor in the Discord before the grand opening, which is
Secret information. Don't share on
exactly
Discord.
or online, please. So basically, you can locally, of course, start working on and start brainstorming and work with your teams and site organizers. Uh, Meanwhile, if you need, of course, any help or anything like that, there will be in Discord as well how to contact moderators, mentors, or any other role which you will see all activities at the spot. So don't worry, we go, one thing at a time. So now that we are a little bit more informed of what the game jam is, we are very proud to say that Quantum Game Jam is this year 10 years old as an
Yay!
event. And it all started with, again, as you can see, in 2014, with the quantum physicists and students from University of Turku and other partners at the time. So from the small local beginnings, now it became a global event with actually last year over 1,000 participants and over 30 games made just that one year. But every year we get more games, more art forms, and everything else being created. So it's really, really inspiring. And for celebrating this year's achievement and milestone, we have decided to organize one day IT conference here in Turku at University of Turku, where we are bringing quantum physicists and classical computing engineers together and bridging along with the artists, of course, along like just to bridge this gap and get people to share their work, share their thinking, share their experiences, and hopefully inspire others to join us and keep, figuring out what we can do with this technology outside of the physics and other kind of like this sort of like serious business, so to say.
Yeah, to start conversations, basically.
Exactly. And also it's amazing networking opportunity. So this is another thing as a fellow academic or industry expert or so, like this is amazing place to really meet incredible minds out there who are sharing this passion for experimentation, if nothing else. And talks, so the conference is in person. However, the talks will be recorded, which means that we will be immediately during the weekend share the videos with you, so you can also watch in your own convenience. There is absolutely no stress whatsoever. So we will be sharing these links afterwards. And yeah, so what to expect at this year's actual kind of jam schedule. So Laura, can you tell us about this?
Yeah, so like said, nowadays we are fully online. It's a global event, and we are sharing and hosting here from Finland, Turku, Turku, Finland. And we have a lot of collaborators, a lot of scientists, a lot of people from the quantum computing um, side, but also from game development side, artists, creative writers, and people like that. We'll share all these through talks and interviews through our guest speakers presenting these different fields from around the world. So some of our presented talks are pre-recorded and we will upload them online as soon as we can so that you can watch them in your convenience. And we will also get some demo and showcase happening here in Turku. Maybe we can also share something about that online for everyone watching. Let's see what we can do. But also, like at the end of the event, we are able to play, we're able to see all the games and showcase what we have done. So prepare to be preparing a video and pictures of your gameplay and then uploading that to our event page.
Yes. And all of this will be shared with you how to do, when to do. So again, we don't want to overwhelm you at this point because again, this was the whole event. So we are just gonna give you information when relevant, and if any assistance needed, then you will have our team fully there for you on, especially through Discord. So now that we have kind of like we went to, so this is preliminary schedule, which also Laura can tell you more about what to expect
Yeah,
each day.
this is the schedule that we are following here in Finnish time zone. So these times are Finnish times, but you can check on Discord on the channel schedule, and you will see our schedule in your time zone. So if you can see that there is something that fits your calendar and your interest, just feel free to join. And all the information of where the things are happening. Are they streamed or are they just locally on Discord? The information will again be on the schedule. You can just browse that. We also have a separate channel for other information. So whenever there's a change of something, there's a link to something external, there's extra materials, it will be found on that channel. So maybe Natasha, you could actually show our Discord just a quick
Yes,
view.
I will
You
do
can
that. But
link
before, just to
the event.
mention,
Yeah,
that all the talks that are going live, even at the like as we go with the live speakers during especially Saturday, immediately it will be available on Twitch actually as a recorded there. So even if you join later, you can just click and watch that previous talk, even if you were just, let's say, 10 minutes late or something like that. So
yeah,
no worries about that. Everything will be available online and later on in our YouTube channel. So
yeah.
now let me show you Discord, how that looks. So pardon my admin view and gazillion channels. So try not to like look too detailed in those because that can be for some overwhelming. But as you can see, as you come to the server, here we have first welcoming channels with where you should first check our rules and code of conduct of the event. We are following
Exactly.
IGDA Finland code of conduct, as this is also event done under IGDA Future or IGDA Finland as an organization. All the announcements and kind of like what's coming up and where we will be tagging like jammers, just to kind of please, this is like happening now, will be in the announcements. And for you, especially with the game jam, this is the main place where you want to be. So as
Yeah,
Laura
everything
mentioned,
related to Game Jam, like now happening this weekend, will be found under the category of Quantum Game Jam, like the official things.
and this is the schedule that Laura has been saying. So basically, this is where everything will be given regarding time, like, and this will be in your time zone. Uh, if you need any help, you can either ask in the info desk or
Actually, you can't ask in the info desk, only in the help desk, but
yeah,
info has
sorry,
like
yeah,
just that.
info will, yes, sorry. And then if you need help, then this is where it comes from. Like, go to the help desk. Then for the brainstorming, you will see how the brainstorming, when we reveal the theme, and so basically when we do this bigger, especially for international teams, because the teams or the groups will be formed at the spot. Of course, if you have some team already formed, that's perfectly fine. But the idea is that we want people also to mix around and have fresh ideas among each other and collaborate with others. So this is where the brainstorming will be taking place. And yes,
Guide
emotional damage is
brainstorming.
something to
We will guide on the brainstorming and all of that through the stream so that no need to remember this beforehand, but just that you know that like this is where the others will know the theme the first time. So again, don't reveal it if you're from a different time zone.
indeed. And then looking for talent again, if you are missing someone to, like, you need, let's say, audio person or someone else to join, this is where you can ask for talent. And usually when it comes to, I just mentioned audio, so just to say, like, sometimes especially audio designers are actually connect, like working with multiple teams possibly. So just saying, like, don't be afraid like that. So just ask and collaborate with each other, especially if someone has free time. Well, free time it's chat, but you know, like someone can work. We put some things as a really cool short-lived and help other team. And we also have several sites around the world which also have are Spanish speaking. Besides English is the working language of the Jam for accessibility reasons. However, again, for accessibility, if you need any other language, because we have so many different experts in physics and game development and so, which are also from all around the world, if you want something in specific language, I'm sure we can try, at least we'll try to moderate accordingly. But we do have for Spanish speakers, as we have a really big presence in Latin America. Then we have also in Australia, especially Quokka, the new quantum simulation computer tool device that
Device, yeah.
will be also available, and you will be hearing more about that, as well as other sites around. So just saying, like, keep an eye on the Quantum Game Jam category, because this is where the action will take place. And then, of course, for introductions and for other kind of launch chit chat, memes, and so on, just enjoy the community, be as active as you wish, or just watch. And like, nobody's being forced to do anything. We understand as fellow introverts how this goes. So enjoy your stay and interact as much as you feel comfortable with. And if any, again, assistance or something happens, so moderators are there to support. So you can just tag the moderators and admins. Again, that will be shared more about later today with the rest of the practical information on the Discord. So you'll get all this info. So this is Discord, as short as we can go. This Discord has been in use for many years, so pardon the amount of information there already is if you're just joining, but that's the point. We're sharing and caring. So this is something that we don't want to. So we want to have all this material still available, and we are not blocking any channels. So just hop in and enjoy the ride. So that's the Discord. Laura, anything to add?
Well, not really. Only thing that is going to happen to the Discord this year that after the brainstorming, we start forming teams, and each of the online teams get their own channel. So you can see the alumni of previous years. Don't confuse them with this year, though, because we're going to form new team channels for the teams that are then formed on Friday.
But just to show how it will be looking.
Yeah.
So basically, these are, and we are keeping all the alumni, like previous year's themes, just if they want to um, basically keep their, like, keep developing even their games and use this server for that. But there will be teams, like first there will be like just as a number, and then every team will come up with their name, and then we will add that as well. So just you can browse around, check what has been done previous years. Also on itch.io, each year's jam has all the games. You can even play these games, they're all available out there, so feel free to browse meanwhile. But this is an, oh, absolutely super important channel, pet channel. I mean, besides
Yes,
memes,
area
pets,
pictures.
very
We want to see.
important. so so enjoy, as said, browse around, go around, interact with others. Again, these are all fellow-minded people, so I'm sure you will have fun.
Mm.
So now, as we went through Discord, let's go back to our schedule and what to expect. So on Sunday, again, different time zones, so don't stress really. But this is just like, and we are not going to close anything, especially for the itch.io page with the submitting the stuff. So don't worry about it. Your work is like, we really understand the technical difficulties that might happen in the last minute. Kabooms happen. We are used to it, especially in game development side. So, but this is kind of like suggested schedule that we are aiming that 1 p.m. finish time, that we stop with the deving. So that's it, like basically. And then you have 2 hours to start preparing the build and submitting it to itch.io page. And then we are going to start slowly after with game presentations. But again, don't worry, all of this will be in Discord and we can adjust around, like it's gonna be fine. So no stress over time per se. Although weekend will fly by, trust me on that. And with that said, if you're joining late, don't worry, just dive in, like literally. Even as an idea person, anything. So you don't worry about the amount of contribution, just dive in. We will help with everyone to find it. Nobody will be left behind, so everyone will get their team. Or if they want to work, if you want to work solo, that's perfectly fine. Just inform us, but otherwise we are making sure that nobody is being left behind.
Mhm. And all the information is found on the event page. It has the link to the stream. It has the schedule, of course, that is in Finnish time, but it has a link to Discord. And in Discord, you can see the schedule in your local time zone. So everything is found on the event page. There are also a link to extra materials so that if nothing else, if you have read the event page and all the instructions in the materials, there's a README that has like simple information about what is Discord, if all that went past really fast. This is the event page, and if you scroll down a bit, you can find a link to materials as well. So if nothing else, open it up and read the README file.
The first one.
It will let you know like what was it, what was Discord, how did it work again, and what is kind of like the idea of a quantum game jam, what is happening at what stage, what is the theme, and how do I upload games, for example. All the information is found on the materials if this is kind of like the most suitable form for your information gathering. There's also some really basic information on what is quantum physics, um, how does game development work, particularly in a quantum game jam environment, what other, if there are specific tools for quantum game developing, and also special instructions on how to upload the game and do the recording, for example. So everything is found on the event page, and from there are some extra materials as well. Feel free to use them. Feel free to ignore them, but like maybe at least scroll down the README if you have any trouble finding certain links or if you don't know how Discord works or anything like that. So everything can be found on the event page. Don't worry.
Yes, and if you have questions, Discord is there. That's why we are here to support you. So these are, again, about uploading. As Laura said, all of these documents are here for you to explore in your own convenience, at your own convenience and time. So please take your time. And if any questions come, please do ask. And also there will be, again, support in other languages if there is a language barrier. So just ask. Like, we are here for you.
Yeah, and we don't assume that you go through this material. The easiest way to get quantum physics incorporated in your game is to catch a quantum physicist in your team or ask the mentors, for example. Or if you have trouble, if you haven't made a game before, there are certain links to certain game engines that don't require any coding or anything like that. So you can find them from there and ask on Discord.
Exactly. And so, if joining late, again, go to the event page, go through this stuff, but overall, just get active on Discord. That's basically really what is. Don't worry about the rest. And 0 previous experience expected or needed. So basically, join the team, ask for help from mentors. We're there for you. So just as I said, dive in. And now we go to the fun part already. Especially, you are going to have this information way before others. So please keep it just for yourself until tomorrow or Friday the 13th, at 4 p.m. Finnish time. After that, it's going to be, known globally, but you locally feel free to start already working on. So the theme is the drum rolls. Woo! Entangle. Oh, what a surprise!
Very surprising.
As we have the conference called Entangle this year to celebrate 10-year anniversary. But there's so many things that one can do with the tangle or entangle. And here are some little funny illustrations that we found to kind of just serve as an inspiration. Again, we will have, especially brainstorming wise, we will have that also live and as well in the Discord and so forth. So basically, please take your time, especially with your team forming and so on. Pitch your ideas and start deving. Basically, start thinking. Start because with the game design, I can tell you that you can definitely test things out even with bunch of paper, sticks and stones before even any coding takes place. So I would recommend to kind of do that, like really get your ideas out in that sort of more old school way, although that's the best way really as a game designer, I can tell you, just like that. So that's how you test your concepts first, and then you can start go with the flow with the rest. Picking the tools, engines and everything else goes forward. But Entangle is the theme. And we will again discuss this together with everyone with the official live opening. And with that said, we thank you so much for joining this year's jam, and we can't wait to see what you come up with. Once again, we see you on Discord, and have amazing jam. Cheers.
Bye.